Garamaiga Vangel, August Owen, it's good to see you both again. And just, I'd like to reinforce just what Rose has said there in terms of the formal engagement with the Oireachtas, because obviously you're a unit within the Department of Taoiseach, and certainly for those of us in the Seanad and indeed on this committee, we don't always get the opportunity to engage directly with Taoiseach. So I think keeping this momentum, this very welcome engagement going forward will be really crucial. So it's just to make that point, and I know the Chair will certainly seek to drive that going forward. As well as that, I really welcome the opportunity to hear from you today, and also the willingness to listen to ourselves as members. But I'm wondering, Angel, if we're getting to the stage, or when will we get to the stage where we'll see a terms of reference for the unit that's clearly identified in order to help inform our work better in engaging with you going forward. Just a couple of quick points and questions, Chair. Angel, you mentioned too the reference to the programme for government and identifying the priorities in the programme for government. One of those, and I think a really great way, an example that we could share the island that was identified, is the proposed referendum on presidential voting rights being extended to citizens in the north. So I think I would be keen to hear if you see that falling within the remit of the Shared Island Unit, even if also falling within other aspects of government as well. I'm sure it could probably feature in the dialogue series going forward too, Owen. On the issue that Taoiseach has raised previously in relation to the unit, the cross-border bodies and their work, and I think other colleagues have kind of touched on some issues where we could collaborate going forward. Sandra McGahan mentioned the greenways, and Angel, you said that there was some work going forward in relation to that with the North, some engagement. Currently you have Tourism Ireland as an all-Ireland body, and then you have the two different tourism boards on the island. One of the crazy things I think that happens, and it's a byproduct of partition obviously, is the ending of the Wild Atlantic Way in Donegal, and the ending of Ireland's ancient east up around Ferguson, John's part of the country. So I just think going forward that as a proposition would be a very positive one if you could engage on how we do that just beyond connecting greenways. And then finally, Owen, this is probably more directed at you. Article 2 of the Constitution allows for everyone born on the island to be part of the Irish nation. So that is, I suppose, a real foundation stone for the work of this Shared Island Unit, because it's already there, it's in existence. And I think one of the really important things that the unit could do going forward is to have a dialogue and a series of engagements, and also some serious thought to how the Irish government, acting within its capacity, could give further effect to Article 2 of the Constitution without reinventing the wheel. So what mechanisms can be brought forward in order for us to greater share the nation as identified within Bunreacht na HÉireann, and the provision that already exists in giving everyone here on the island the right and the opportunity to be part of that nation. So we'll be keen. It might not be. It might be a question for a broader dialogue, but I think that's certainly one that I would like to advance in terms of engaging with you going forward.
Thank you.